Hi there, good morning. I'm Councillor Glen, and this is my weekly video for Saturday, November the 23rd. You might recognize where I am today. I am in front of the Stittsville Branch of the Ottawa Public Library, where today they are celebrating the 50th birthday of the Stittsville Branch, half a century of serving people in our community, and there are great events happening all day today. There's a story time this morning, there's face painting, there's games, there are some speeches and cake at 2 p.m. and there's a performance by Rock the Arts, a great puppet troupe, and that's happening I think at 2:45 p.m. So great activities all day. Come check out the Stittsville Library, and happy anniversary, happy 50th anniversary to all the staff here at the library and everybody who's been involved over the years. It's great. There is lots happening today and this weekend and coming up to our Christmas season. This morning over in Kanata is the annual Santa Claus Parade. I will be walking in that. Thankfully the rain has held off. That starts at 10 a.m. and it snakes kind of through Glen Cairn. It ends at the Hazeldean Mall, so there's a fun event. There's a market today, a Christmas fundraising market at Johnny Leroux Arena here in Stittsville. Tomorrow, the Goulbourn Museum has their annual old-fashioned market as well, a little bit south of Stittsville. Coming up, we have the Stittsville Sports Hall of Fame ceremony on Thursday evening at CARDELREC. So the plaques used to be at Johnny Leroux, but there's a new display at CARDELREC. You can see it if you visit there now, and they're going to be inducting 4 new members into the Stittsville Sports Hall of Fame. If you'd like to join us, please do. It's 7 p.m. on Thursday. You could send us an email just as an RSVP. We're trying to gauge how many people might be there. But thanks to Alan and Bob and Scott for all of your work to pull that together. It's looking great, and I'm looking forward to Thursday night. The Stittsville Spree continues. This is a great shop local campaign from the Stittsville Business Association. I was actually at the launch on Wednesday evening at Hand Fashion Crafts on Hazeldean Road, a really cool store. All throughout the month of November and December, for every $100 you spend at a Stittsville retailer, keep your receipts and you can enter in for prizes up to $1,000. It's a really good promotion. More information on the Stittsville Business Association website and social media. Next Saturday, there is a repair cafe being run by the City of Ottawa over in Kanata at the Tony Graham facility, the former Kanata Rec Center. So you can bring your old appliances, your small appliances, instead of throwing them in the garbage. Maybe they just need a replacement cord or a bit of tinkering. Bring them to the repair cafe and they can get them back in working order. Really good idea. And coming up on December 5th, CBC is hosting Make the Season Kind. It's a big fundraiser for food banks, and it happens at Sacred Heart High School on the Thursday the 5th. I'll be participating in that, and they've got a lot of great music and comedians and some of the CBC radio hosts, and there's tickets available on the CBC Ottawa website. And then December 7th, the biggest event of them all. Thousands of people will be lined up here on Stittsville Main Street from roughly from Carp Road to Carleton Cathcart for the Stittsville Village Association Parade of Lights. Now, I know they're still looking for some volunteers, so if you or your family can help out, please check out their website or their social media. And I think they're just about full for floats as well, but maybe you could check with them if you haven't made an entry yet. Anyway, Stittsville Village Association Parade of Lights on the evening of December 7th. Always a fun event. I hope you can attend. Really briefly on a couple of city things. We're in the middle of budget season, so all our attention is just so focused on the city budget. There are a number of meetings last week and continuing this week, committee meetings where we discuss and debate from the budget, and we hear from residents who come out and speak. On November 26th, I'm co-hosting an information session for Stittsville and Kanata residents. We'll be over at that Tony Graham Center, and I'll be with my Kanata colleagues, Kathy Curry and Alan Hubley, and we'll have someone from our finance group there talking a bit about what the budget is, taking your questions and hearing your feedback. So that's on the evening of Tuesday night, and there are details on my website. I also posted on my website just yesterday some specific investments that I think are really important for Stittsville. There is Carp Road. It's getting about $10 million in 2025, and then another $50-some million in 2026, and that'll allow for accelerating the construction of Carp Road. That's good. There's some money for the detailed design and construction of Fernbank District Park, on Abbott Street. Crossway Park, we've got some money there for a new play structure, which is great. 22 new firefighters working out of Stittsville Station 81, right next to me down here on Stittsville, Maine. There's additional paramedics to help with the long wait times we're starting to see. There's additional bylaw officers to improve response times there. There's investments in affordable housing. We spent a lot of time on that at Planning and Housing Committee this week. All within a 3.9% property tax increase. So for all the information, check out my website or go to ottawa.ca/budget, and there's a lot of great ways you can dive in and learn more about how the city is prioritizing some of the spending this year. Now, I'm keyed in on Monday. It is our Transit Commission where we are dealing with the transit budget. I'm sure you've heard it's probably the most contentious area of the budget this year. We're facing a $120 million shortfall for a number of reasons. I won't get into that. We've talked about that here before. Basically, we were looking at how do we fix that gap, because our revenue tools are basically raising fares or raising property taxes or cutting service. We don't want to cut service, so there are no service cuts in this year's transit budget. In fact, the budget goes up by 11%, more than just about every other area of the budget, so that's good. So no service cuts. We also didn't want to raise fares too much or raise property taxes too much. So there's a modest 5% fare increase that's proposed in the transit budget. On a full adult fare, that works out to about 20 cents. On the discounted fares, less than that. There's also a property tax levy. We have a property tax levy of 8%, which translates into 1% on your property tax bill. Now, public transit is a public good, so even if you don't use OC Transpo, you're benefiting from the reduced congestion, but it also helps people get to work. So if you go to a grocery store today, chances are someone took OC Transpo to get there. If you have a parent in long-term care, chances are a lot of those staff members made it there via OC Transpo. So OC Transpo benefits us all, so I think it's fair that everybody contributes to it, but we're trying to find the right balance there. And the mayor has also asked the federal government and the provincial government to fill the remaining gap of $36 million. And he's optimistic about that, continues to have some really good discussions. I wanted to talk about two specific issues. One is the Seniors Pass. There's been a lot of attention there. Right now, Seniors Pass is a 60% discount off of the Adult Pass. That's what exists now in 2024. The proposal was to lower that to a 20% discount in 2025. Now, we heard from a lot of seniors that's too extreme, that's too drastic, and not affordable. So what we're going to do on Monday is shift that back to a 40% discount off the adult fare. And we're going to make sure we keep free Wednesdays for seniors, because we know that's a very, very popular day for seniors to take transit. And the other one was on the U-Pass. A lot of concern about a proposed increase to the U-Pass. We're talking about a $3 a month U-Pass. And it's true that we need to get agreement from the other universities who use that U-Pass. St. Paul, Ottawa, Carleton, Algonquin. Right now, they have a yearly increase of 2.5%. If we want to get 5% or $3 a month, we do need to negotiate, have those discussions, and that's what OC Transpo's beginning in the new year. And then we are freezing the Equipass and the Community Pass. The Equipass is a very deep discount for low-income people, including seniors. So it'll still be in effect, and it's over a 60% discount on the regular fare. And we are freezing the Community Pass, which is a very deep discount for people who receive ODSP, disability assistance. So that's good. Anyways, stay tuned on Monday. I'm going to share some more information about the transit budget on my website after our meeting on Monday, once we've sorted everything out. But I'm sure it'll be a long meeting with lots of delegations. And thank you to everyone for your feedback so far on that. All right, I'm going to stop there. I hope that wasn't too many numbers on a Saturday morning, but do encourage you to come out and check out the 50th anniversary of the library. Drop in all day today and maybe take out a book or a DVD, or check out what's going on in the library. There's always a lot of interesting stuff happening here. Have a great Saturday, and I'll talk to you next week. Take care.